personal. It's just game.
Welcome back to another episode of Pain in the Game, the newest pod on the block. I got a special guest with me. I got my homegirl, Courtney, LadiiRude, Mahone.
Yo, we don't put the government.
You're gonna put the government in this motherfucker, for real. I mean, she is a entertainment coordinator. She's a club manager and accountability coach. Man, she does it all. I mean, y'all can see from what it is, man. You know, hey, she does a lot of big things. Because one thing on this show we do is we promote motion. That's what we do. And right now we're gonna kick it live and get straight into it. Miss LadiiRude, how are we?
I'm well. How are you?
I am great. Man, I'm glad to have you here. Glad to have you. Welcome to our show, Pain in the Game. You know, let's get it cracking. You know, where you from? You know, where you grew up?
I am from Marion, Alabama.
Marion, Alabama. Where is that located at again?
It's like the Black Belt area, you know, like where Selma is. You know, where like the foot wash go down. It's like over there in that area.
Okay, I'm familiar. You know, never heard of Marion, but you know,
it's a small town. Like population is probably like 2,000.
2,000
in the whole city.
Okay.
What town, I guess.
Yeah, that's not a city, but hey, shout out to Marion. You know what I'm saying? You grew up there?
Yeah, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the most part. I moved around a little bit, but I graduated from Marion, Francis Marion, so
okay,
that's what I'm claiming.
Okay, claim that on the set. On the set. So, is that where you got your makeup from? You know what I'm saying? Where you built your character? You know, where you got motive?
I would say I got my motive just like from like watching TV and stuff. Like I always felt like I didn't belong where I was. Like I said, it's like a real small town, country town. Like everybody's stuck in their ways. It was just like one of those, and I just always feel like I am not supposed to be here. Like so, I'm here, but it's not it.
It wasn't for you. It just something inside of you said, I'm bigger than this.
I wouldn't say that it was like I'm bigger than this. I always just press the envelope every time. Like everything I did just was out of the ordinary to the people around me. So it wasn't like I feel like I'm bigger than this. It's just like I didn't fit in.
Overachiever kind of.
It could be an overachiever, or like I just do the most.
Hey, I fuck with that vibe because I feel like this. In your demeanor, you do push the envelope, and you know that I like your makeup of how you move and carry yourself.
Yeah,
you know,
trying shit.
Well, it lands. Sometimes it lands, so I gotta give you that. You know, so like were you college educated?
Yes, I actually got my master's.
Oh, what?
Yep, Alabama A&M.
All right, A&M.
That's what brought me to Huntsville.
Oh, okay. So you got your MBA, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Not the NBA, but the MBA. There we go. Like, okay, so I was gonna say, you know, you got from Alabama A&M, so that technically is an HBCU.
It is.
You know, how was like class like from day to day? You know, everybody's got their story about college. You know.
Okay, so I didn't have money. Like I came from nothing, to be honest, right? But I knew I did not want to stay where I was. Like I'm not gonna be in Marion. I gotta go somewhere. So I got a scholarship for the forestry department.
The floristry?
Forestry, like
not flowers, but like the forest?
Like the forest.
Okay, so you're like a land survey.
Yeah, like surveying trees and stuff, like soil samples. Like I'm outside.
Okay.
Like literally I'm outside.
I'm for real. Tell nobody. You really? Okay.
I hated it, but they was paying for me to go to school, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna do what I need to do. In order to stay here and not go home. So
I feel that.
Yeah.
You know. So
that's what happened.
So what's the misconception about HBCUs? You know what I'm saying? From anybody else looking at do not go to HBCUs, or say for instance go to UCLA or NYU. What's the misconception about an HBCU that others would think that might be?
I feel like maybe they feel like we're just stuck in our ways, and you know, like we don't get the real education that we should and stuff. But that's all like false, because you're in a smaller environment where the teachers could actually pay attention to you. Like my teacher, I feel like if I was like at like a PWI or something like that, my teacher would come step to me and be like, Courtney, you need to do this, or Courtney, I see the potential in you. Like my professors always came to me like, Courtney, you better than this. Like, cause I just go to class.
Right, you can just do that.
Yeah, go to class, show up so I can keep my scholarship,
But are you really learning anything?
Yeah, and they like actually sat down with me.
So they're hands-on.
And very, very hands-on. Like they really care about your education.
So I
versus just talking.
Right. So like versus you being like in a JUCO or a Ivy League or something like that, and of course we're gonna have other people that have come to this show to talk about those things, but I want to get your perspective on that and you know landing that, because a lot of people do from the West Coast, like where I'm from, they always ask about HBC. You was like, hey, you know, like what is it like? First of all, I wouldn't know, but you know, but I mean, you giving that to them. Yeah. I think it would help others that will view this show. And then
it's like, it's culture too. Like, I'm around other people like me. So it's like, even though we come from different backgrounds, like I had friends that grew up in like the suburbs. I had friends that grew up in like New York. Like, it just was a melting pot, but we all at the end of the day, like it's predominantly black. So we all like still have that same connection. Like, I didn't feel lost even though I was from Marion, Alabama.
It's a unity.
Yeah.
I like that. That's. I mean, that's the best way you can possibly put it.
Yeah.
To be a great unity, you know. So fuck all that. What was the party scene like for HBCUs?
And child, that's why I'm here now. That's why I'm still here. I'm still here. Like I don't. What was it? I had a job at Walmart or whatever. And
Walmart. It's always the fine when that Walmart guy. It's always that
job at Walmart. I could not keep that job.
Why not?
Cause like, first of all, I was like, I'm here for school. I'm not here to come work at Walmart. Blah blah blah. You know, I'm just talking my big one. Like talking about big one. And they fired me. And I'm like, oh my god,
fired.
Like y'all really fired me. And so I had went to a club.
They snatched your card off your bed. You are no longer working here.
And so like I went to a club or whatever, and I was like, I want to work here. And
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We're just talking about partying.
Yeah, party life. Yeah.
I don't think that's. I don't think we can talk about that.
Man, you better get into it. We ain't gonna talk about a whole thing.
I don't think we can really talk about it.
Alright, okay.
I had fun.
That's all right.
I had fun.
That's the PC word, PC term you can use. I hear that.
It wasn't a freak nick.
Nah. We ain't talking about no freak nick or nothing like that. But I'm just saying.
That's what they thinking.
Nah, you're right. So, I'm just saying, like, lay it out for them, like, cause a HBCU party is different from any other party. I'm talking about like a collective of like hanging out on the quads and everything like that. Like
it just was. It's kind of hard to explain. You just have to be there. You just have to be there.
You have to be there to witness it, to experience it. So take them out to HBCU to experience the love.
Homecoming. We got homecoming coming up.
Oh man, yes. And when homecoming down here, it gets real active. Real active, you know. But so what did you do to help you get through your journey from college? You know what I'm saying? Because you said you got an MBA, so that took years. That's you've been spent at least 8 years in school.
No, 8.
1 8. Okay.
6.
Okay.
But so I graduated and I got my first job within the forestry department.
Okay.
I was working for the National Forest Service in Tennessee, but
so you like a ranger almost?
Ranger is the top.
Okay.
Ranger is the top dog. I went up there, I had to put in years for that, but it's like my first year. But I'm overseeing people like I'm bosses. I'm a boss out there.
Okay,
but
okay, boss.
I'm a boss out there, but it didn't take well because it's predominantly male and it's predominantly white. So it's like this young little black girl coming out here, and they made my life a living hell. So they made my life a living hell. I'm just gonna be honest about it. And I was bartending and stuff at the time as well. Like I came from bartending,
right?
So I'm like, y'all really ain't even paying me enough for this. Like I'm finna go back. So I came back to Alabama. I came back to Huntsville, and I was like, I can't just be a bum, so I gotta be back in school.
You got something.
Like I got to do something.
Yeah.
And if I'm in school, ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Right.
So,
right.
and that's how I ended up getting my master's.
Right. Damn, so
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was like, well, what will work with this? What will work with forestry? So